Thank you, Rob. And as we return to open session, I can confirm that we only discussed those items which were listed on the in-camera agenda. Any other business before this council? Any notice of motion? Councillor Matrosovs.
Thank you. Through you, the warden, I wish to serve this notice of motion to consider collaborative meetings and communications with the Ministry of Transportation, Simcoe County, the town of Blue Mountains regarding number 1, Gray Road 19 from Jozo Wider Boulevard to Gray Road 21. Number 2, the intersection of Highway 26 and Gray Road 21. And 3, future roundabouts to address traffic flow issues and active transportation safety and options. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other notice of motion? Okay, not seeing any. We come to the portion of the meeting where I get to read for a little bit. This is the warden's address, closing address for this year of the term. To my colleagues around the council table, to the dedicated county staff, to members of the press, and to the viewing public. It's hard to believe we've come to the end of the council year so quickly. They say time flies when you're having fun, and it's truly been an honor to work with all of you over the past year to advance Grey County's priorities. I'm incredibly grateful to have had the opportunity to lead this council for the first year of our term, and I think we can all be proud of the progress we've made together. We first gathered in this council chamber about a year ago. We had a mix of experience with 9 first-term county councillors, a handful of second-term councillors, and a few grizzled veterans. Now, some were more grizzled than others, and I wrote that when I was thinking of whoever usually sits in that chair. But anyway, now 12 months later, we're running at full speed, and I'm pleased to feel a true sense of cohesion around this table. That isn't to say that we always agree completely on everything, but I believe we have established trust and understanding, which allows us to work together as a team for the good of Grey County. Teamwork is of the utmost importance when it comes to tackling the large challenges that come our way. We are stronger together, and we have shown that this year. The true measure of any society can be found in how it treats its most vulnerable members. Supporting the vulnerable people of Grey County is central to our mandate with the services we provide, including housing, social services, licensed childcare, paramedic services, and long-term care. This past year, we have provided over 13,000 nights of emergency shelter for people dealing with unsheltered homelessness, and also worked with partners to establish an overnight warming center at Safe and Sound. Through our paramedic services and alongside community partners, we've supported countless struggling individuals with the SOS program, connecting them with essential needs like healthcare, meals, mental health care, and other vital supports. We've also seen the SOS service expand to more locations around Grey County, reaching even more people where they are. The community paramedicine home visitation program has also grown to more than 450 patients. Just think of the impact that makes for the people who need it. Very soon, we will be opening the doors of Grey County's first supportive housing center at 14th Street in Owen Sound. Here, residents will have a safe place to stabilize their lives and learn the skills they need to live independently. And as we saw this morning, those of us that had the tour, it is a wonderful building. This November marked the first anniversary of the Early Learning Hub at the Sydenham campus. Our early learning and childcare staff have done an incredible job creating a space to support early childhood educators, connecting them with training and resources, making sure they're equipped to give our youngest residents the best start in their learning. In long-term care, we've continued to color it for the residents entrusted to our care. We've also made important decisions to move forward on the Rockwood Terrace redevelopment project, confirming high-quality, long-term care will continue being offered in Southern Grey County for decades to come. Outside of our own services, we saw the grand opening of the new Markdale Hospital. Grey County previously supported the hospital with a $1 million contribution, and it was exciting to see the project finally fulfilled. In addition, it was this council who voted earlier this year to support mental health and addiction services at Bright Shores Wellness and Recovery Center with a $1 million commitment over 5 years. These achievements only scratch the surface of the work happening every day to support those in need in Grey County. We must also recognize the vital work that happens day to day across our services. Looking to other county divisions, we've seen sustained growth across all of Grey County. I commend our planning staff for their efforts to keep everything moving in a year where we've also been adapting to several changes added to our plate through Bill 23. Now, I may occasionally take a shot at planning, but I assure you it is with admiration. And isn't it ironic that here I'm between you and lunch today, not Scott Taylor. Over in economic development, the team has continued to support business and local workforce through the Sydenham campus, Business Enterprise Center, and several other initiatives like the local immigration partnership and the regional job fair. This year, our council also endorsed our latest economic development, tourism, and culture master plan and gave our support as a partner to the Beaver Valley Sustainable Tourism Strategy. Grey County also joined the Hydrogen Hub, and we continue to advocate Grey County and our region as a clean energy leader. I'd also be remiss not to mention that Grey County was again recognized as one of the top 21 intelligent communities of 2023 by the Intelligent Communities Forum. Looking back, one of the highlight memories of the past year was having the privilege to cut the ribbon on the Arnott General Store in Morston Heritage Village. The new old building has been spectacularly recreated and is another gem to be discovered at Grey Roots. In transportation services, we've successfully completed 2 major reconstruction projects on Grey Road 18 and Grey Road 7. In addition, we've completed 2 shared urban projects. In Hanover, Grey Road 28 is being upgraded to support future development in that town. And over in Meaford, a new turning lane on Grey Road 7 will greatly improve safety near Georgian Bay Community School. Further investments have been made to extend the lifespan of our roads, with 19.5 kilometers of asphalt overlays completed on Grey Roads 2 and 19. I could go on. I want to go on, but I'm looking at the clock. But we'd be here all day if I were to go through everything that has been accomplished. I haven't even mentioned services like provincial offenses, forestry, the clerks, finance, IT, and more. None of the work we do or things we've accomplished this past year happened in isolation. They were the collective effort of the leaders around this table, CAO Kim and our senior staff, and the skilled and dedicated staff on the front lines and behind the scenes. Although I can't possibly list all of our accomplishments, I can offer my sincere thanks to all of you on council and on staff for your devotion to the people of Grey County. As a county, there's only so much we can do on our own. We rely heavily on our partners at all levels of government, especially the provincial and federal governments. Over the past year, we have advocated at various conferences on behalf of the residents of Grey County on a number of issues, such as long-term care funding, home care support, affordable and attainable housing, and funding for supportive housing services. And we will continue that advocacy, making sure our residents' voices are heard on these important matters. Our efforts to weave reconciliation with First Nations into all that we do is ongoing. Reconciliation is not a box to be checked, one and done. It is a journey of hesitation and, dare I say, wrong turns, but with good hearts and faith, we will persevere to get it right. I'd like to thank my colleagues on Southgate Council, in particular Deputy Mayor and County Councillor DeBreen. While I do my best to fulfill my duties as mayor and warden, sometimes scheduling conflicts make it impossible. I appreciate your stepping in when needed. Thank you. As I said at the beginning of my address, this is just our first year of the term. We still have a lot of work ahead of us. I know we have more challenges to overcome, but I have complete confidence we will meet those challenges. Former Prime Minister R.B. Bennett once said, "Let us begin right and not be deterred from our duty because the actions which that duty lays upon us seems temporarily unpopular." Together, we are stronger, and I look forward to the many things we will accomplish as a team over the next 3 years. Thank you. Miigwech. Thank you very much for that. There was a lot more I could have said, but I knew Scott wasn't going to stay for the whole thing. I would entertain Councillor McQueen.
Mr. Warden, I am moving a motion that the warden's, your closing address be adopted as presented and engrossed in the minutes of today's meeting.
Your seconder. Councillor Mackey. All those in favor? That is carried. Excellent. Yes, the clerk would like to say something.
Thank you, Mr. Warden, and I'd now like to invite Deputy Warden McQueen up to the horseshoe to present Warden Milne with your warden's ring.
So it is my pleasure, Mr. Warden, County Council, staff, viewing public, to come today to present you, Mr. Warden, Warden Milne, with a small token of appreciation for this past year's duties that you have done as warden. We've had a great year. You've done a great job. I will say that something that you had sort of touched upon was your commitment of your council. I know I've been there, and it is very important your council does step up and provide that support, but also your family. Because when you are warden, it is a busy time and a huge commitment, as you know. So it is tribute to be made that your family has to be there, because if you don't have your family support, you do half the job. So on behalf of County Council, I present you this gift.
Thanks, sir. Appreciate
Hope
it.
you enjoy it.
Thank you.
I don't think it's a lot.
And if it is, battery's not included.
I can't answer that. So I guess we'd like to take a picture up front.
Hey, I was gonna put the Thank you all. I really appreciate it. It's an honor. It really has. All in favor? No, here. Yeah, ready. Take a picture.
Just to confirm to the public that we have adjourned our meeting here today on November 23rd.